In this short video, I'm going to show you how to print receipts and how to do a refund or a payout. Okay, so we're continuing on the function section down the bottom here. Once you've transacted a sale, let's just put a cappuccino through, lunch and sale, cash. Now, it automatically prints the barista docket. However, if we have our receipt printer turned off, and we can have it turned off because not everyone wants a receipt at the end of the sale, we can always print a receipt afterwards by either clicking at the top here where it says print last order, so the last receipt we processed, we'll click on that, we'll print our last receipt. Or if the client's walked out and you've served 3 other clients and comes back and says, oh, could I have a receipt for what I purchased before? You can always click on the docket history button down the bottom here. Clicking on the docket history button, you'll see on the left it starts from the last order and it goes backwards, it decreases as you go through. So basically you can select on the docket you want to print, you can print that particular order, but this screen also has other functions which I'd like to run you through them. Okay, so one of the functions that you may use, let's take for example receipt number 234. Now 234 was a credit card, that's great. So 232 was a cash sale, right? But that was supposed to be a credit card. We accidentally pressed the cash button before we realized the client wanted to pay by credit card. So if I want to correct this, we can basically go down the bottom here and say change payment type. Now I click on the docket, change payment type. I can now say that it was an FPOS sale, and if I go back down to 232, you can see it's now changed it to credit card. That comes real handy when you're trying to work out the balance of your till. If you made a mistake and you want to correct it, you can actually correct it. Now, one thing that's very important to note, at the moment we're logged in as a supervisor or owner. If we log in as a staff member, this will be password protected. So the staff member cannot do it. It can only be done by either the supervisor, owner, or someone that has the actual permissions to do that. Alright, the other handy feature with the docket here, besides the fact that we can actually scroll back to different dates and view from a particular date backwards, this comes in handy if the bank sends you a letter and says, we need an inquiry on docket number such and such and such from this date. The client is questioning the transaction. You can go through, print out the actual receipt of what the client's purchased, and they can see it's a legitimate purchase and they'll credit you. So you've got a couple of search features here. The first one, from date, just starts from which date. At the moment we're starting from today, which is 23rd, but if I go down to 22, it'll go from 22. There is none, so it's not going to show me any. And 23 will start us from 23 and go backwards. Or we can search a particular docket number. So if I type in 232 here, 232, and I go search, there's my 232, and it takes straight to the docket number. So they're features that come in real handy from this particular screen. Okay, so let's clear our filter. One other feature, and the other one that's most important, is that if we need to do a refund on a particular docket, we can just basically load that docket with the load docket back in the till. We can hit the return or payout function, and so when we want to refund this one, and because they paid cash, we're going to refund cash. So we all credit on a credit card. It's up to you how you want to refund it. We hit refund cash. It'll go through, print a minus docket. You take the money out of the till, put the docket in the till, and basically that'll put it on your ledger for your cash up at the end of the day. So that's how you take money out of the till. So let's say, for example, I want to take $10 out because I need to go buy more milk. We're running out of milk in the bar. I can just go with a blank screen, make sure the screen is blank here. We hit returns and payouts, and you notice that those buttons now grayed out, and it only allows us to pay it out button. So here we put in $10, and we're going to do a purchase. I'm going to go buy some milk and confirm. So what this will do now is again print us a negative docket, which we put in the till. We'll take out the $10, and it takes into account that we've done a payout out of the till. So these two buttons, the end sale and the returns and payout button, are very, very important, because all money going into the till goes through end sale. Any money coming out of the till goes through returns and payout, and that keeps your cash draw in check. Okay, so we've got our print last docket across the top, or we can go docket history. We can print our last docket from there. We've got a few functions here like changing our payment type or loading the docket into the till, and we've got our returns and payouts. Thank you for listening.